was letting you know that I was sorry about the long hold and that I have someone on the other line and they're going to finish the call.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, who am I speaking to?
Hello. Hello, good afternoon, sir. My name is Christopher. I am speaking with John.
Yes.
Hello, John. Nice to meet you. Okay, the previous agent told me that you have an incident with the Starbucks store. Can you explain me a little more about this?
I have an ongoing issue at multiple locations. It seems that no matter what location I go to, I'm served bad or contaminated coffee. In the worst of which situation, I was arrested. Okay, it is my.
But
It
this
is
is not
here.
related to the coffee that you was served.
It is directly related to the coffee that I was served. As the employee,
Okay, can you explain it?
I was served a cup of coffee. I took a sip of the cup of coffee. I stepped outside, got in my car, grabbed some butt wipes, and went back to your store and used the restroom. In the process of using the restroom, the manager began banging on the door, of which I stated, occupied, occupied. The guy kept banging on the door. I could immediately tell that the coffee, whatever was in the coffee, was making me agitated. And he, the manager of the store, the person that served me the coffee, also seemed to be aware that I would be agitated. So he used some excuse of an 8-minute timer that store uses for the restroom as the reason to why he was banging on the door. When I exited the restroom, when I was finished using my butt wipes, I went to the counter and I requested a new cup of coffee because something was obviously wrong with the coffee that he served me. The manager stepped back from the counter and said, "I will not help you."
Okay, sir, I'm really sorry to hear that you're having this issue with this Starbucks store.
This is not a problem at one Starbucks location. I've been served bad coffee at least 5 Starbucks locations in varying locations in the Pacific Northwest region. I went to another store in Frederickson and once again was served a bad cup of coffee. I tasted the coffee at the counter where the coffee was served. It was obvious that there was something wrong with the coffee. Either something was added to it or the coffee was just bad. But either which way, same scenario, the coffee's making me agitated. I've only had one sip of the coffee. I put the coffee on top of a box that was on the counter and asked for a remake. The female manager of that store grabbed the cup, pulled it behind the counter, and said there's nothing wrong with the coffee, the machine is adjusted just fine. Made no effort to taste any comparable beverage, and then told me to leave. And I told her, you're not going to steal my cup of coffee, and refuse to give me a refund or a remake, and expect me to leave. She then got on her cell phone and dialed what she said was the police, and I stood there patiently waiting for my remake or my refund or for a police officer to show up. About 10 minutes later, she walked over to a computer, punched in some buttons, folded a receipt in half, and walked over to the counter where I was and slapped a receipt on the counter and walked away. I found out through further conversation with store employees that that was my refund 10 minutes later. The goal was to serve me once again bad coffee with something inside of it to make me agitated and get me to act out.
sir. I understand, and my apologies for this
Okay.
issue.
So what
Okay,
I
do you
what
have
I
a
what
Starbucks account?
I started a Starbucks account because the Fairwood Renton store would not accept walk-in customers. They would only accept drive-through customers and customers ordering on the application.
Okay, do you have the email that is registered with your Starbucks account?
No, I've only used that account one time. It does not serve any purpose for this investigation.
Just to pull up your information, sir.
Sir, there's nothing there for you to receive.
Okay, could you please provide me your first and last name?
My name is John David.
Okay, do you have the store number where this happened?
No, I don't. I can tell you today I was served bad coffee. I don't know if I threw the receipt away or kept it. From the Redmond location next to the QFC.
Okay, do you have the date of the purchase?
That was today. Right here, store number 378. I ordered a Pike Place coffee. Something was obviously wrong with the coffee. It didn't taste good. It doesn't give a good bodily effect. Okay, now I'm aware that this store is in Redmond, Washington. I'm also aware that the water provided by the city in the Redmond, Washington area is not fit for consumption. You use that water to make your coffee. Tacoma, Washington has a similar issue, the store where I was arrested. Their water is not fit for consumption in that public utility. Bellevue, Washington has Bellevue, Washington has the same problem. Their water is not fit for consumption. Most of their public water drinking fountains have been shut off. You have at least 20 stores in that water district. And so I suspect your company is having two problems. One problem is that the water you're using is not fit. The second problem you have is you have employees that are intentionally serving bad coffee. They're serving coffee that they know is not fit for consumption.
Okay.
So,
okay, sir,
what I want from you is I want you to provide me one location of one Starbucks within 15 miles of Bellevue, Washington, that you would recommend for me to go and try the coffee.
Okay, sir. I will document the case and I will send the feedback to the district manager so they can be aware of this issue and they can work on this.
Sir.
I need just 2 minutes in order to document the case.
Sir.
Yes?
I am asking you to provide me with the location information for any Starbucks that you will direct me to that will serve clean coffee within 15 miles of Bellevue, Washington. Please give me give me a store location. Please give me a store location. Please give me a store location where I can get clean coffee.
Okay, I will review the stores that are near your area. Give me just a moment, please. I will place you on hold. I was standing there, holding your hand, in the dark of the night.
They hung the phone up.